Russia has spelled out a fresh condition for Ukraine security guarantee talks. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov says Moscow must be involved in decisions about security guarantees for Ukraine. He asserted that discussing any Western security guarantees for Ukraine without Russian involvement is a road to nowhere. Lavrov says that security guarantees for Ukraine should be provided equally by the US, the UK and France. Now, Russia has made an interesting proposal that China should also be part of the security guarantees. Moscow and Beijing have very close ties.
I believe that the West, and especially the US, understands perfectly well that seriously discussing security issues without the Russian Federation is completely unrealistic and a road to nowhere.
Lavrov made the comments 2 days after US President Donald Trump hosted Ukraine's president and European leaders for discussions about security guarantees for Ukraine that could help end the war. Lavrov also said that Moscow is ready to discuss the political aspects of a settlement with Ukraine. He went on to say that Russia is ready to conduct talks in any format and to raise the level of delegations in talks. But he repeated Moscow's insistence that any meeting of the Russian and Ukrainian leaders should be the culmination of such negotiations and will need to be carefully prepared. Lavrov's statement came as NATO defense chiefs are holding a virtual call to devise possible future security guarantees for Kyiv that could help forge a peace agreement. This comes even as Russia continues to pound Ukraine on the ground. Russia struck Ukraine's northern region of Sumy. The overnight attack injured at least 14 people, including a family with 3 children. Russia launched 15 drones in an assault on the Oktyrka area. Fire has been raging in Ukraine's Odessa region, where Russian forces launched a massive drone attack near a fuel and energy facility. Authorities said a port infrastructure in the city was damaged due to relentless bombardment. We earlier spoke to Lieutenant Colonel Daniel L. Davis, who's a military expert and host of Daniel Davis Deep Dive on YouTube, and this is what he told us.
The Russian side is saying, okay, we're willing to talk and potentially even accept Western countries into a peacekeeping force inside of Ukraine, which is a big change, by the way. That wasn't the case at all up until just very recently. But they say it also may need to include Chinese troops, and that could be a very bitter pill to swallow for anybody in the United States or Western Europe to have actual Chinese soldiers come into a European country to provide security for the Russian side. It could well be that they're saying this because they know it's a bitter pill that the West will never allow, and so Russia may be saying, look, either you allow this one or we won't allow that one. It's not going to be one or the other. It's going to be both or neither.